All right, boys. It's go time, Big Daddy. We've got Women Living in Fantasyland Part 2. Internet versus reality. If you're new here, welcome. We're going to have a great time. Here, take a hit. You're going to need it. Let's get this party started.
I'm telling you right now, the best thing in the world for you to do if you are a normal person, like a normal average girl, is to marry a nice man, okay? Marry a nice man and create a life together, a home.
No, that's good. That's rich. No, that's a good one.
I do not care if this sounds so snobby and so snotty, but I do not have a bone in my body, one bone in my body that has any desire to work.
Marry a nice guy. That's fucking rich. No, I'm sorry. It's cool. It's totally reasonable. Let's move forward.
I am not put on this planet for this purpose. I do not have a goal, something I want to achieve in order to prove to myself. I know I have the capacity to do absolutely anything, and if I really wanted to, I could be the most accomplished lawyer, doctor, whatever, but that's not the direction I want to take.
I love when people say that. That's the best. I could do anything I put my mind to. I'll just choose not to. It's like, what? It's classic. I love it. Her lips are perfect too, by the way.
And the fact that we only have one lifetime to what I'm aware, and I have to spend it, 9 to 5 in an office? Excuse me? It's not for me. It's just not for me. So
honestly, it's not for me either. But Papa's got to make that money, you know what I mean? I'm more work 5 to 9. You know, more of a nighttime cat.
If anyone wants to adopt me,
you would think like the woman that we just watched said, "Marry a nice guy." You know what I mean? She would just maybe do that and just get taken care of. But no, she wants to be adopted. It's perfect. I love it.
Child-free women over 40. Question. Do you regret, like truthfully, do you regret your child-free by choice decision? I'm asking you like honestly and openly, because that's what misogynistic men say to child-free by choice women. Wait till you're 40, wait till you're 50. Like some mystic Meg, they apparently can see into the future of child-free by choice women.
No, what we understand is that most men probably won't have a kid, and more women, like the ugliest girl, can get laid. You know what I mean? Beauty's subjective and everything, but for real though, like more women have the chances of having a kid versus a dude, and it's basically our only fundamental job. Like, so it's in your nature to have a fucking kid. It's that simple. It's classic. I don't walk around telling women any of this shit. But that's the truth though. So, whatever.
And even though the stats actually have proven, this is not opinion, this is fact,
yeah,
that child-free by choice unmarried women are the happiest subgroup of people in the population, they still don't want to believe it.
You guys can look this up, but I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Check me if I'm wrong, but I think the highest purchaser of depression medication is women in their 50s and 60s. Could be wrong. Zoloft is king.
So let's actually ask child-free by choice women, do they truly regret their decision?
It's classic. You guys let me know. I got a lot of ladies that watch this channel. You go ahead and chime on in on that. If you're new here, I like to read your comments from the previous videos. Keep it loose, keep it light, keep it funky. This one's from Maggie. She goes, I am happily married to my husband of 14 years, going on 15 years next year. Well, that makes sense. 15 follows 14, so that would be true. They got 2 kids. When a modern woman tries to tell me that the patriarchy is bad, I tell them, well, I'd rather live in a patriarchy society than a matriarchy society. Because I know and I can rest and reassure that I feel safer when men are in charge. Wow, that's new. That's rich. Did you hear that, guys? Women will just burn the whole society down That's how most modern women are, if not all. That's crazy. You know, there are a bunch of great women out there. Like, my girlfriend's one of them. And, you know, until she proves me otherwise and ruins my life and fucks my uncle. It's classic. But this one, here we go. You guys leave it. It's, you know, it's from the horse's woman's mouth or whatever. This one goes, I used to plead with my ex-husband to step up his parenting game. Husband's response, but you're the mother.
The reason why I be telling y'all not to trip about these men and whatnot is because I work in the healthcare field. I've been in the healthcare field since I was 18 years old. They're dying alone. They're dying alone.
All right, that's sad, but real quick, it just sucks with like black and like Asian and even Mexican people. I guess it's just us white people that get fucked, but it's hard to get a grasp of how old she is. So I don't really know how long she's been in the field. You know what I mean? I'm going to say she's in her early 30s.
The women that's in these places, their daughters are coming and bringing them to the nail shops, getting their hair done, coming to see them. Their daughters are coming to see them every 2 weeks. You better ask somebody. I am the one who is right there when some of these men are taking their last breath.
Every 2 weeks, okay, I could talk from experience because I've taken care of my father a long time. I had older parents, so my dad's 70, and he's got really bad dementia. And recently, in the last 2 months, I got him into a nursing facility, but it's like a really cheap one, like government assisted. So like I still have to bathe them, I still have to do all this shit. It turns out, like, I don't know what happened to my dad. You would think he'd want a younger nurse scrubbing his balls, but he just preferred me to do it. I don't understand, but, you know, so I still have to do some stuff. But I will say, though, every time I go there every other day, and I work 7 days a week. So, you know, every 2 weeks, you know, it's kind of like, you know, and then on top of that, it's like, what she doesn't understand is people aren't even having kids anymore. So, like, that doesn't make any sense, right? And then the chances, she said only the daughters go there, but it's like, what if they have a son? Are you going to tell me the son's not going to go there? So, I think everybody's just screwed. But it is kind of crazy to think that a lot of these people in these places, she's not wrong. Like, they don't get many visitors. It's pretty trippy shit. I don't know. But that was a bit depressing.
And are taking their last breath. I have cleaned so many dead bodies, and guess what?
What?
Nobody showed up for them.
We're gonna switch gears a little bit here. This one is pretty bizarre. We got Trillionaire Tommy here. This one's sent by Brian. He goes, here's a reel about playing the long game. I like his mindset. Yeah, I agree with him. He's focused on health and his mindset, but it's a little far out. Take a hit. You're going to need it.
Become a billionaire.
No, I want to become a trillionaire. The richest person on the planet right now is around $200 billion. And 5 people competing in that space. They're the top 100 billionaires currently in the world range from 9 billion up to 200-ish. I am 43 years old and I have this crazy health routine, anti-aging, everything with modern medicine. If you study the futurists, I'm going to be 140 years old. So I'm planning on 100 years.
No, it's totally possible. Trillionaire Tommy for the win, baby.
I have time to become a trillionaire. I know how many months I believe I'm away from being a billionaire because that's been a 13-year goal.
Homie ain't even a billionaire yet. You ain't even a billionaire Bobby yet. You trying to be Hey, I guess you got to aim high. You know, aim high.
I'm deep into private equity and growing companies, and just my social media company alone last year popped a 9-figure valuation. The goal of billionaire, that I set that one up in 2009 and I'm close. But no, I want to be a trillionaire.
Oh, no, I will say, though, he is smart for getting that internet money. I think everybody needs to figure out a way to either get that internet money or own a business. And I know it's kind of like, how is everybody going to own a business? I mean, I really don't know. But it's kind of looking like the only way to go. This one's from Night Towel. He goes, the biggest problem in America is working hard doesn't pay anymore. If they raise the wages, it will create more inflation. So the solution would be to reduce the tax on overtime to 10%. Because working overtime, the government takes away too much. And people keep saying work hard, but we all know extra work is the biggest ripoff. Yeah, and it's unfortunate that you have to work fucking, 50, 60, 70 hours a week, especially if you're doing a trade job, manual labor. That's just insane. It's borderline criminal. I work 7 days a week. I get it. But I'm doing like 6-hour days. And with this video, because my camera keeps shutting off, I'm about to pull like an 8-hour day because I keep having to film this over and over and over again. I'm having a great time though. We'll see what this lady's got to say.
You just need to start being more grateful for shit. First of all, you don't have to do anything. You get to do everything. And that's how you need to look at everything in your life. Yeah. You don't have to go to the gym. You get to go to the gym. Do you know how many people physically cannot go and move their body?
So true.
You get to go to the gym. You don't have to pay your rent the first of every month. You get to pay your rent the first of every month. You know
You don't have to pay it. You can just be homeless or live in your Kia Sonata. Or is it a Hyundai Sonata?
how many people don't even have rent because they literally can't afford a house?
And they're homeless.
You don't have to go to work every day. You get to go to work every day.
You could just be homeless. Actually, I feel like homeless people work harder. Have you ever seen a fat homeless person? Very rarely, okay? It's because they're sweating all day, moving, okay? Shelter, food, repeat. Shelter, food, drugs, repeat. They don't got time. We get to, you know what I mean? They're staying fit, a little too fit.
Do you know how many people literally can't work because they're disabled, mentally disabled, physically disabled, whatever the case is? They literally have to rely on the government for money. You know how many people literally can't go and buy just random shit that they want because they're relying on someone else to make money for them?
Makes sense.
Be grateful for the shit that you have. You get to go to work every day. You get to pay your rent all the time. You get to work out. You get to do whatever it is that you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with her to an extent, you know, but I mean, just look up with what your birth certificate and your social security number actually means, and then, you know, cry about it, because that's what I did. All right, and you also get to do this. You get to finance all of your appliances, your car, your house, and you get to finance your cell phone even. So that was a wonderful comment. I agree with that person. It's classic.
Ladies 18 to 26, hope you're ready to get drafted.
And you also get to go to the military. I love it.
Who do you think you're talking to? We're literally all mentally ill.
What?
Disqualified. What the
fuck? You know what, though? I'm not going to front. If they tried to recruit me, I'd just be like, what do you mean? I just got rid of my penis. I can't possibly do that. And they'd be like, well, why'd you do that? I'm like, I'm sticking with the times, baby. Come on. You got to get hip here. All right? What are you doing? Gay is good.
Lady.
This one was a perfect one from the previous Women Living in Fantasy video I did. He goes, Russ goes, user like this do us a great service by revealing their true nature as fair-weathered women immediately and weeding themselves out before we waste any time, money, or energy on them. Classic. I agree with him completely.
I don't need a guy to be like super successful. I don't care about money. You know, that's not something that I like have as a requirement.
No, some women don't. It's actually it's pretty refreshing when you find one like that. Good luck.
For a partner, for me, you know, I'm super young, so it's not normal for guys my age to be financially established. Bitch, when I tell you I went on a date and this man linebacker shoved me away from the cash register when I pulled out my wallet, he said, "You're with me. You're never gonna pay for anything when you're with me." Why did my womb feel so empty?
It's never good enough, gentlemen. It's classic. And of course you feel that way. She goes, I'm young still. It's like, yeah, when I was 21, I was like, I have forever. And then you wake up one day and you're 34 making YouTube videos. It's classic. Beautiful world. I love it. This guy, user QC3MG3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to read all that. He goes, I dated a 31-year-old woman once who consistently talked about how successful and independent she was. You go, girl. And I mean consistently. She realized over time that I was debt-free, my home was paid off, great retirement, and I think she saw an opportunity. Yeah, you think? And good job on that. Congratulations, brother. About 7 months in, she started the whole we should move in together thing. And after about the third time, I pulled the car over, looked her in the eye, and said, it wouldn't be ethical of me to interfere with your success and independence. By moving into my home, you would be less self-reliant and less independent. And you seem to be so proud of the fact that you pay your own bills and need no one. And I couldn't do that to you. Dude, if you really did that, like, whew. He goes, 2 days later, I sent her free. She sucked my dick one more time. No, I'm just kidding. And I said, good riddance. No, I'm just joking. He goes, do not take the bait, gentlemen. There's not a woman on earth worth your time today. None. I'm going to have to disagree with them on the, not good women out there. There are. Okay? I found one. Unless she proves me wrong and fucks my uncle, who used to be my aunt. Then we'll find out. It'll be great content. This one's from Steve-O. He goes, I've come to realize that all the relationships require two people to be invested in the same things. And I do mean invested with time and money, just like a business. As you said, a guy who has Star Wars memorabilia has a much higher chance getting along with a woman who also buys Star Wars stuff. Relationships fail because only one of them is investing in the same thing. Like the guy building the house while the wife is investing in therapy and booze. And that goes for same-sex friendships as well. Yeah, I've said this before. Like, just like a friendship, even just holding a long friendship, all right? You're not even having sex with this person. If you can't maintain a friendship, good luck in a relationship. And a lot of us do this thing where we like look more than we listen. So, maybe it's just me, but I've done some stupid things for some hot girls. I've had to learn the hard way, boys. But yeah, I agree with this guy. I do agree with him.
If you're not a girl's girl, what are you doing?
Fuck.
Why are you doing that? Do we care what men think now? Ask him when the last time you washed his sheets was.
Oh, last time I washed the sheets was when you got it wet when we had sex. No, I'm just kidding. Asking my wife if she could ever cheat on me.
Could you ever cheat on me?
Absolutely.
That's rich, robust, and rewarding. I cut that clip short because she kept going. But I'm sure that thing's gone viral by now. So we're just going to cut that straight to the cut. This one goes, the struggle is real for young men today. Just trying to weave through the hose before you find a good one. Damn. Yeah, he ain't wrong, man. I myself have had to... I'm not going to front. Speaking of hose, this bitch right here. Yeah, it's true, And unfortunately, you're going to have some sex along the way. And it's going to be hard. And it's going to be long nights, gentlemen. I'm just kidding. This one's pretty nuts.
Men, don't let her fool you. If she can get a tattoo, she can definitely take it up the ass. Men, don't let her...
Yeah, this one was sent by Bunna Clips on Instagram. I love when you guys send me stuff. Feel free on Instagram to send me shit. He sent me some more here. He just thinks it's hilarious that women can just post anything. It's like... And it's not just women. He goes, classic, isn't it? But you can't cuss on here, or they take you down. I cuss all the time, so... But, speaking of hoes...
Daddy.
Oh.
Yes, princess.
Come play with me.
I'm really sick of these these weak little pieces of shit being offended by everything. The more you're offended by something, the more I'm gonna fucking offend you, bitch.
It's actually kind of funny with on Instagram and stuff. It's like basically if you're a woman, or if you're a woman that used to be a man, or if you're a man that used to be a woman, you basically do anything you want. And if you're fucking hermaphrodite, you're fucking golden, baby. You're like beyond the ether. You're in the stratosphere, baby. This one goes, Jack side swings from the bottle make me bust up. I'm glad you enjoyed that. This one goes, no, you're not tripping. They are all just delusional and think it won't happen to them. Our society has convinced them there is no consequences for anything they do. So they do it with impunity, thinking they'll get away with it, and then get upset and lash out when they are judged on their acts and dismissed. It's classic. God bless America. His name is my name too. He's not wrong, though. I agree with him. It's pretty funny. This guy, it's kind of like a hate comment. He goes, the eye contact isn't doing you any favors, just FYI. What did I say again? I said, I go, you clicked a video, you watched it, and you commented. I think I did my job. FYI. Yeah, so. Thank you, though. This is from a young cat on Instagram here. He goes, hey, bro, just wanted to let you know you're the funniest dude in the red pill space. I don't just do red pill stuff. If you're new here, surf the channel. Have a good time. Thank you, though, for that compliment. I, too, am a relationship guy, but I recently had to part ways with my girlfriend because she's moving to London. Oh, dude, she's probably in London sipping tea with some bloke filling up on his crumpets right now, brother. No, just kidding. Maybe not. I was sad at first, but I just got a new badass job, so I'm going to stack bread and live with my grandparents for a couple more years. Smart man. I always say this, man. If you're younger and you can still live with your parents, fuck what everyone else thinks, okay? These women are so proud. Fuck them at their house. Okay? They're independent. They can handle it. So it's a smart guy, man. He goes, thanks for having a level head and not shoving propaganda down our throats. I'm about to have an 8th delivered to me crushed today. He's going to smoke one for me, basically, is what he's saying. I don't smoke weed often, maybe like 6 times a year. But, yeah, blaze one up for me, Big Daddy. I appreciate you reaching out. And thanks to all the Patreon members. I appreciate all the new people coming in here and all the comments, all the support, even the bad comments. It's all good, baby. You know, a bad comment and a good comment have one thing in common. And I'll let you figure that out. But anyways, thanks to all the Patreon members. And hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I had a great time. All right? Good talk, you know? Sluts. Anyways, see you tomorrow.